I just go downstairs for a late-night snack, and on the way, I run into a girl in extremely suggestive clothing. She has strange tattoos on her body. The moment we brush past each other, I suddenly see the face hidden beneath her bangs. Bella? I call out without thinking. The girl freezes as if struck by electricity. As she slowly turns around, her lips tremble slightly. Ryan, it's really you. You've changed so much. I thought I had the wrong person. Yeah, you haven't changed at all. She discreetly tugs at her too short skirt hem, her stiff posture revealing a kind of naive attempt to stretch the miniskirt into pants. Long time no see. Yeah, it really has been a long time. Watching Bella's evasive eyes, I freeze. The person in front of me doesn't match my memory at all. The Bella in my memory had stars in her eyes, outgoing and lively, but the person in front of me is timid and shrinking, withdrawn and stiff. The light in her eyes is gone. I don't know what happened to her all these years. Why has she become like this? As I stand there, memories flash back uncontrollably. Back in high school, I went through a phase of being addicted to games. I often skipped my homework and would copy hers as soon as I got to school. She never refused. After a while, one look from me was enough. Bella would put her homework on the desk and let me copy it directly. Whenever the teacher called on me to answer a question, she would quietly write the answer on scratch paper and push it over to me. Sometimes when I copied and complained the problems were too hard, she would lean over and point at the problem, teaching me, "You need to use the law of cosines here. Look at this part." A faint scent of shampoo drifted from her hair. Even in the worst case, even if Bella took a turn for the worse, with her natural, pure, and delicate beauty, she should never have ended up like this. Timid and shrinking, head hanging, afraid to face anyone, like a wet, shivering puppy curled up in an abandoned old shoebox. After a moment of blankness, I snap back to reality. "Do you live nearby? Out alone this late?" "I live next to Linden No. 2 High School, not nearby." She answers like a student called on to recite a text in class, eyes darting around. Another question and she might cry. "I'm just having a normal chat. Why does it feel like I'm harassing her in the middle of the night? Are you heading back now?" Bella nods, murmuring, "My place is right here. Let me drive you home. Linden No. 2 High School is 2 streets away, pretty far." No. Don't worry about it. I can walk back myself." Seeing her flustered look, I feel conflicted. At the senior year graduation ceremony, Bella went on stage as the student representative. When she said the word future, her eyes shone as if filled with stars. "Why so distant? Afraid I have bad intentions?" No, I know you're not that kind of person. I trust you, She tries to explain, but she's so nervous her words come out jumbled and stumbling. "It's just a quick drive, no trouble at all. Wait here a moment, I'll go get the car." Bella watches my figure walking away, her hollow eyes lost in thought. A little while later, I pull up in a car in front of Bella. "What are you standing there for? Get in!" Bella snaps out of it and timidly gets into the passenger seat. The car slowly pulls away. After a moment of silence, Bella asks uneasily, "Someone like me in your passenger seat, won't your girlfriend mind?" "I don't have a girlfriend." Holding the wheel, I glance sideways. She has her head lowered, silent, as if she didn't hear me. After high school, we hadn't seen each other. There's nothing to talk about. It feels like an unspoken gap stands between us. So she can be this quiet. In the past, she would have been like a little sparrow, chirping non-stop. Thinking back to those good school days together, I can't help but chuckle softly. "I just came back to Linden City this afternoon." "Is that so? So before you were..." "I was at Northreach for school, and I ended up working there too. Let me tell you about Northreach." As I lead the conversation, our talk grows livelier. The awkwardness of reunion slowly melts away. "Yeah, back then you always copied my homework. I worried you'd fail your exams, but your scores turned out great. Speaking of scores, didn't you score higher than me? Which university did you go to? I couldn't reach you at all." Bella's body trembles slightly. The smile on her face vanishes instantly. I didn't go to university. I'm a little surprised, but I don't press further. "Can you stop by the roadside up ahead? I live right here." "Sure." When the car comes to a stop, Bella waves at me. "I'm going then, bye." Is this goodbye? I can't seem to say see you in time. When I lose focus, I've already panicked. Memories flash back. "Hello everyone, I'm Bella. I'm a local from Linden City. I hope we can all get along. Hi, we're deskmates from now on. Do you like sweet things? Here, have a candy." Stop dozing off. The teacher just glanced at you several times. "Ryan, I don't like milk. Do you want mine, Ryan? How are things with you? We're in the same high school. This is what people call fate. Not only in the same class, but deskmates again. Ryan, you didn't do your homework again. Next time I'm not letting you copy." "Ryan, have you decided which university to apply to? Can you tell me?" "Ryan, do you think we'll meet again after graduation?" Back to reality. "Bella, you know what? After all these years, you haven't changed one bit. The slightest thing is written all over your face. That look of yours, like you're crying for help. What's that about? Looking like this, how could I let you leave? I haven't eaten yet. Want to come with me to grab a bite?" Bella sniffles. "It's so late, there probably aren't any cake shops open. Around here probably not, but downtown there is one. At this hour it should even be discounted." "Okay then, I'll come with you." She turns her face away, wiping tears every so often. I keep my eyes straight ahead, driving, pretending not to notice. After so many years apart, Bella's looks and personality have changed a lot, but her favorite food hasn't changed at all. We arrive at the downtown cake shop, except that the owner changed from a middle-aged woman to a young guy. Everything is the same as before. Under the shop's lights, I finally see clearly the face I've missed for so long. Bella lowers her head, eating the cake intently. Her hair is still just as beautiful. She's grown even prettier. Only her pure face now has too many small accessories. And there are tattoos on her slender, pale stomach. These are stickers. Bella somehow noticed my gaze and covers up the pattern on her stomach. I smile awkwardly. They look nice. I don't know where to look for a moment, and my eyes naturally land on her earrings. These are glued on. She violently rips off the earrings, my pupils shrink. I wince internally for her. It looks painful just watching. Then almost involuntarily I look at her mouth. Her head goes hot, and she starts to reach a hand toward her mouth. Realizing it's unseemly, she immediately pulls her hand back. It's a magnetic bead. I'll take it off when I get home, she explains softly, tears rolling down her cheeks. I panic a little. Wait, I didn't say anything bad. Bella stops eating the cake. The scene falls into silence. You're not eating? I'm awful, aren't I? Her hands nervously twist her skirt hem, not daring to look up. Pretty awful. Bella lowers her head even further. Wasting food isn't a good habit. Hurry and eat, there's too much, I can't finish it all. Bella pauses, then looks up at me with reddened eyes. You used to love the cakes here. You brought me here in freshman year. You still remember? How could I forget? When freshman year had just started and we got sorted into classes, we ended up as desk mates again. You wanted to celebrate, said you'd treat me to something good, and when we got here you bought one Napoleon cake, half for each of us, so stingy. Listening to my light and playful description, Bella's mouth curves into a smile. I didn't have much pocket money. I'd saved up for that cake for a long time. I didn't think much back then. I just thought it was really good and wanted to bring you. I'm sorry. It's too late to apologize now. People are always haunted for life by what they couldn't have when they were young. Back then, seeing you stare longingly at the cake display, I thought one day I'd let you eat your fill. You can't waste any of this today. Not a single crumb left. You're still just as funny. Bella laughs softly. I'll listen to you. I'll finish it all. I really am sorry about before. This gentle, thoughtful feeling is so familiar. She really hasn't changed at all. After a few slices of cake, Bella's mood lifts noticeably. During our chat, I casually ask about her recent life. I didn't go to university, never had any real job. The economy has been rough these years. I do social media content, live in a cheap rented room. These words come out of her mouth casually, but they carry a weight that isn't light. I can tell she doesn't want to talk about it. I take the hint and change the subject after a few words. That diary I gave you in middle school, you didn't still keep it, did you? Of course, threw it out long ago. I don't know if Bella is hungry or just being obedient, but she really finishes all the cake. Full? Yes. You said I came out to eat with you, but it ended up being mostly me eating. How much did it cost? Let me send you the money. I dragged you out to eat with me and made you pay? That doesn't make sense. But, Bella blushes slightly, glancing at the empty plates piled on her side. If you want to, there are plenty of chances to treat me. I work here in Linden City now. One call and I'll come out. Available anytime. Speaking of, let's add each other on WhatsApp. Oh, okay. The two of us naturally exchange contacts. Let's go. I'll take you home. Thank you. The parking spot is some distance away. We walk side by side with nothing to say. The atmosphere is a bit awkward. Bella keeps her head lowered, not daring to glance at me, her feelings tangled. He really hasn't changed at all. It's just that I no longer deserve to like him. But being able to see him one more time before I leave this world, I'm truly lucky and content. If only I could hold his hand. Realizing she's being too greedy, her cheeks flush faintly. Almost at the same moment, without any warning, I reach out and grab her wrist. Bella's heart clenches sharply. Her body jolts as if electrocuted. I don't look at her. I stare seriously at some punks on the other side of the road. Tired of living? Not watching where you walk? What are you doing with your head down? You almost walked into them. They don't value their lives. You don't either. Sorry. Bella snaps out of it, apologizing over and over. I'm not scolding you, just watch the road more. Sorry, I know I was wrong. I know her tears come easily, so I don't scold her any further. On the drive back, it's really quiet. With the girl's blush as decoration, the atmosphere warms up quite a bit. When we're stopped by a red light at an intersection, Bella suddenly says, I've always been alone. No boyfriend. Never had one. I know what Bella means. After a moment of thought, I say directly, if you like me, we can try dating. Adult relationships don't need all these games. Is this car yours? She almost blurts it out, the words at the tip of her tongue, but she changes the question instead. No, this is my dad's car. Bella actually knows nothing about cars, but she assumes cars are expensive. The reason she asks this suddenly is that she wants to indirectly find out about my life situation. But unlike most people, she actually hopes my circumstances are worse. The moment the question left her mouth, she regretted it. Because no matter what my situation is, I could never date her. She no longer deserves a relationship. She had already decided to die. And now this. After calming down completely, Bella lowers her eyes. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Pretend I didn't say that. Wait, you haven't even asked about my job or savings. You're already looking down on me? That's not it. How could I ever look down on you? Then why not keep asking? Because there's no need. Is that so? I thought we were about to start dating. Got my hopes up for nothing. Soon we arrive at the destination. The car pulls up to the curb. After a quick goodbye, I drive off. But Bella stands by the road, facing the direction the car disappeared, staring blankly, unwilling to leave for a long time. When Bella returns to her rented room, it's already past midnight. She doesn't go straight to bed. Instead, she ducks into the tiny bathroom. Bella rinses off while scrubbing furiously as a release. For filming suggestive content, she'd stuck on tattoo stickers. Her skin turns red from the scrubbing. In a daze, she doesn't know how long she's been washing. While drying her hair, her emotions collapse completely. The tears break like a dam. She doesn't dare cry out loud. She just raises a hand, presses the back of it against the bed, and slides limply down the wall onto the floor, shoulders trembling with quiet sobs. She cries so bitterly. All these years she had never cried over the hardships of life, until this moment. The tears surge up from her heart all at once, impossible to stop. Bella was from a single-parent family. Her parents divorced when she was very young. She lived with her father. The family was poor, but they got by well enough. Her father was good to her. At least food and clothing were never a worry. Those days lasted until she graduated high school. That day, Bella became an orphan. The last thing connecting her to her father was the mountain of debt he left her. So she didn't go to college. She went out to work and pay off the debt. When someone has support behind them, beauty is a pass to social favor. When someone is utterly alone, beauty becomes a death sentence. Every place was hell. After bouncing around outside with no way to work, she came back to this familiar place. She found the cheapest rented room, with only a phone and a few hundred yuan worth of food, rent, utilities, monthly debt collection. All these made every step a struggle. After she could no longer face people, she naturally fell into internet traps. Supposedly, spending 2 hours a day would easily bring in over 10,000 a month. She spent a lot buying study materials. 3D modeling, digital art, web novels, video editing. She tried everything she could. Studying from morning to night, the workload was far heavier than working outside. She invested huge amounts of time, yet the earnings couldn't even cover the electric bill. The final turning point came during a live stream, when someone told her to do suggestive content. Heavy debt, overdue rent, so poor she had to budget even her drinking water. After agonizing for a long time, Bella finally chose to try. Her looks were more than good enough, and attracted quite a few viewers. Progress was slow, earnings were small, but she really did start making money. But from that moment, her heart was already dead. Just like that, several years passed. Tonight was the last video Bella would film. Tomorrow the earnings would clear, and she could pay off the last of the debt. She didn't even change her clothes. She ran 2 streets over to buy the cake she'd been craving, but it was too late. The shop was closed, and she never expected that on the way back she'd run into me. All these years, even in her most painful moments, she often thought back to our school days together. Those memories were the light that kept her going through the dark years. She often imagined how nice it would be to see me once before she died, but she never expected reality to catch her off guard like this. She'd imagined countless scenarios of meeting me again, but never like tonight. Bella doesn't know how long she cries. Exhausted, she gets ready for bed. Suddenly, the phone by her pillow chimes with a notification. She picks it up and sees a message from me. Had a great time getting cake with you tonight. You probably asleep already? I should have sent this in the morning. The cake was really good, thanks. I let out a breath of relief. I'm about to send another message asking if we can meet up again sometime, when Bella sends an invitation. Are you free tomorrow? I pause. Before we parted, she said no relationship, and now she's asking to meet. What does this mean? I immediately send back a question mark. You treated me to cake. Can I treat you to a meal? It clicks for me. Oh, she's returning the favor. Sure. On her end, inside the rented room, Bella's heart races. Asking someone out to dinner first took every ounce of courage she had. Most importantly, she wants to leave me with a better impression. At least not like today. This is her only wish before she dies. Early morning in the rented room, Bella sits by the window going meticulously through every past debt repayment message. The last one is paid off. She barely slept all night waiting for the earnings to clear. She immediately paid off the final debt. She opens her balance and glances at it. A little over 1,000 yuan left. Enough. After dinner tonight, after leaving me with a slightly better impression, she can come back and end it. Bella has already placed a basin of charcoal in the corner of the room. Inside the room, the clothes and props she used for suggestive content are all packed into boxes. She won't need them anymore. Strangely enough, even though she's about to die, her mood feels unusually light. Meanwhile, I open my chat log with Bella from last night. The more I read, the more something feels off. Bella's state yesterday, eyes darting, shrinking, doesn't seem like someone who'd ask people out to eat. Something's wrong. Very wrong. Why does this dinner feel like a farewell? Seeing that it's about time, I pick up my phone and message Bella. Where should we eat for dinner? I'll come pick you up. You decide. Something suddenly occurs to me, and I type back, then let's go to the barbecue place. With that settled, I pocket my phone and get ready to leave. If she's still like she was in high school, there's a perfect way to get her to reveal what's on her mind. I arrive downstairs at Bella's place and message her, I'm downstairs. While thinking through my plan, I figure girls usually take a bit longer to get ready. But surprisingly, in no time, I turn my head and see Bella appear. Compared to last night, she's dressed very plainly today. No accessories on her face or ears. The whole look is clean and fresh. For a moment, it feels like being back in high school. Bella jogs over, chest rising slightly, breathing a little uneven. Sorry to keep you waiting. Our eyes meet, and her gaze quickly drops away. No worries, I just got here too. Come on, lead the way. She walks quietly by my side. I glance at her sideways and see her hands tormenting the hem of her shirt, stiff and uneasy. I let out a quiet sigh. If it weren't for the darting eyes and the stiff little movements, I'd really believe she'd stepped straight out of high school. I really don't know what she's been through these years to become who she is now. After walking a bit, Bella suddenly asks, Do I look a little better today than yesterday? I turn to look at her, look her over, and give my verdict. Yesterday looked good too, it's just that this outfit suits you better today, more like the you from high school. Bella doesn't dare look at me, only a faint smile touches the corner of her mouth. Like the me from high school? We order some small skewers. Want to drink a little? Bella pauses, looking troubled. Tonight was supposed to be about leaving him with a better impression at the end. If she ended up making a fool of herself, it would backfire. Not worth it. That won't do. You drink then. I'll pour for you. It's weird drinking alone. Have some with me. My tolerance is really low. What, afraid I'll take advantage of you while you're drunk? Then let me swear, if I ever do anything to you, That's not what I meant. In her panic, Bella covers my swearing hand with her palm. The sudden physical contact leaves us both frozen. I'll drink with you. Just don't swear things like that. It's not good for you. After a few drinks, watching her eyes start to drift, I find it unbelievable. Only half a can and she's already drunk? Why are there two Ryans? Can you give me one? Nope, can't split that. Bella's little mouth flattens into a pout. Stingy. Seeing Bella can barely stand, I quickly stand up to steady her, but Bella pushes me away. Don't touch me. I'm dirty. I'll get you dirty. Don't touch me. I pause. Dirty? Bella nods pitifully. I'm dirty. Sorry. Looking at the girl in front of me with hazy eyes still struggling to focus on me, I smile. How are you dirty? I just am. Okay, dirty it is. I don't care. You don't mind? Bella suddenly turns around. Never mind. Mind or not, it doesn't matter. I'm going home. She staggers along the roadside heading back. I hurry after her, guarding her side to keep her from falling. You're so nice. Thanks for taking me home. It's nothing. I'll tell you a secret. You can't tell anyone. What secret? Last night I saw the person I like. Ryan? Bella looks disbelieving, with a how did you know look on her face. So why not date him? I want to, but I don't deserve to date him anymore. I'm not good. How are you not good? I'm not good in every way, okay? Stop asking. Bella really does speak the truth when drunk, but everything she says is vague. Just as I'm figuring out how to keep asking, Bella suddenly throws her arms wide, and with a certain release, she says, I want to go Go crazy, sure, nobody's on this street anyway. Bella turns back around, puffs out her cheeks and blows at me twice. It's this wind. Oh, then all the wind in the world is yours. No one will fight you for it. Hearing my answer, Bella laughs happily. She turns around, continuing to sway as she walks, arms wide open, chanting as she goes, I want mountains, I want seas, I want freedom, I want love. If it's love you want, go find that Ryan you like and date him. Right then, we walk under a streetlight. The yellow lamp lights up the whole street. Bella slowly stops walking, turns around, tilts her head and gives me an innocent smile. She smiles, but her eyes shimmer with tears. Just kidding, I'm going to die. In that instant, the air falls dead silent. The smile freezes on my face. Bella doesn't lie when drunk. I know Bella likes me. I've always known. But middle school and high school weren't the time to date. I couldn't respond to her feelings. I could only pretend not to see. I liked her, so I couldn't hurt her. I planned to confess after graduation, but after graduation I could never reach her again. I've always regretted it. Regretted, but not sorry. Even if I had to do it over, I would never at the stage when studies come first and minds aren't fully mature, rashly confess. Not cowardice. Responsibility. Restraint is far harder than indulgence. I can't quite read the girl in front of me anymore. Yesterday in the car it felt like she was interested in me, so I asked if she wanted to date. She said there was no need. But drunk today, she came out and said she liked me. Likes me but rejects me? What kind of thing is that? Now suddenly she says she's going to die. What is any of this? While I stand there stunned, Bella's left foot trips over her right and she falls flat on the ground like a clumsy child. I snap out of it instantly and rush over her. As I get closer, I find her grinning stupidly. Seeing me come up beside her, she questions me. Did you just trip me? I help her up. The moment Bella stands, she talks like a little kid. Here hurts. I want to sit and rest. There's a bench over there. Let's sit there. While we rest, as if just chatting, I ask, you said you were going to die. What did you mean? Silly. To die means to die. Are you sick with something? You're the sick one. I'm perfectly healthy. Then why say you're going to die? Bella lifts her face and gives me a giggling smile. Let me tell you, I'm going home to quietly die so no one will know. And how do you plan to die? Bella lays out the little plan she'd been making for so long, telling me everything, and reminds me to keep it a secret. I ask her why she wants to die. She only shakes her head, unwilling to say more. Only now do I fully understand. Timid and shrinking, yet asking me out to eat first. Liking me but rejecting me. It's all because tonight she's about to leave this world. The thought fills me with dread. If I hadn't come out with her tonight, I might never have seen her again in this life. This silly girl gives me no peace of mind at all. I carry the drunk Bella on my back, slowly walking to the bottom of her building. I set her down. Just then a cold wind blows past. Bella frowns and slowly opens her eyes. I'm heavy, aren't I? Does your knee still hurt? I couldn't really check earlier. It's fine, sorry. What's there to apologize for? I was just worried about you. Don't act like a stranger. It's not that. Be safe on your way back. I look at her saying nothing. Bella can't bear my gaze and lowers her eyes. Can I see you tomorrow? I have things to do tomorrow. The day after? Also busy. The day after that? Bella keeps her head buried, hands hanging limp at her sides. The day after that? Next week? The week after? The next half month? I speak faster and faster, pressing on Bella's already fragile heartstrings. Did I say something to you when I was drunk? You said you were going to die, tonight. Bella lifts her head and stares into my eyes. This time no dodging at all. But the moment our eyes meet, Bella's tear ducts flood and tears slide down her cheeks. That was just drunk talk. Do you think I'd believe that? Whether you believe it doesn't matter. I'm going back. Bella turns to leave. I quickly grab her hand. Instantly, something in her seems to trip a switch. She flings my hand away and snaps at me. I said it was just drunk talk. Don't get involved with me. I give a small laugh and slowly speak. Yes, I can't stop you. I have no right to. But there are things I want to say. Don't laugh at me. Bella chokes back tears, not responding. Actually, all these years I've often thought of you. When I eat, I wonder if you're silly enough to eat dessert for a meal. In class, I wonder if you're in class too. At work, I wonder if your boss also has endless meetings. So many times when I was mentally exhausted from certification exams, frustrated with work, worn out in body and mind, I would think of you. Wonder what you might be doing now. I made you my hope. At this point, Bella lowers her head and cuts me off. But I didn't even go to college. I can't find a job. I have no teacher, no boss, no spare money for dessert. I'm like a mouse curled up in a rented room that reeks of mildew on rainy days. I barely even see the sun. I'm not anyone's emotional anchor. I'm certainly not your hope. Bella's voice grows smaller and smaller. Big teardrops start falling. Her sobs are almost impossible to hold back. Bella turns to flee. I quickly grab her. She begs through tears, please let me go. I'm begging you. I don't want you to see me like this. Let me go back. Seeing her like that, my heart aches. Then I pull out her phone from earlier and hand it back to her. I'll be right downstairs. When I call, you have to answer. Otherwise, I'll come up to find you. Bella takes the phone and answers through tears. Only then do I let go. I watch her run up the stairs. The moment she gets in, Bella can no longer hold back her sobs. Leaning against the door, she bursts into tears. Within minutes, she's crying so hard she can't breathe. Her vision goes slightly dark. Then her phone rings. After a moment's hesitation, she picks up. Her muffled voice says, "Hello, feeling better? I've always been fine." "Right, you've always been fine." A brief silence. Bella peeks through a tiny gap, watching me downstairs. "It's actually pretty cold outside. I'm fine now. You can go home." "No, it's cold. Go home. I won't do that thing. You change your mind so fast, I don't trust you. When have I ever broken my word? Forgot already? In middle school." I lead the conversation on purpose, naturally, drawing her into talking about middle school. Back and forth, as if we're desk mates again, with endless things to say every day. Before we know it, dawn is near. The sudden intimate way I address her makes her ears burn. It's a little awkward, but her heart feels warm. She loves being called that by him. I sit by the roadside all night, gazing at the dawn sky. My mind is filled with the way Bella used to be. I feel a calm I've never felt before. "Bella, I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?" Bella's mind is a mess. Her heart pounds wildly. Does she want to date me? Of course, she has dreamed of it. But after everything that happened, she thinks she has long lost the right to date me. Through the phone, her lips tremble as she says what her heart doesn't mean. "Sorry, I have a lot of problems. Of course, it's okay if you don't accept. Dating is mutual after all. But there are things I have to tell you." Go ahead, I'm listening. "I don't know what you've been through these years, but the future is long. Don't rot in the past. Actually, I'm pretty selfish. I don't know how painful it is for you to keep living, but I want you to live. Bella, you are my hope, and I really, really hope my hope has hope. Hiding things in a relationship is a bad thing." But since I'd said this much, Bella, with a kind of reckless resolve, makes up her mind. She decides to hide her past and start over with me. Beyond that, she'll be honest to the end, find ways to make it up to me, and treat me twice as well. Thinking this, she hangs up. Downstairs, I stare blankly at the suddenly ended call. Anxiety builds inside me. Did what I said push her over the edge? Without much hesitation, I'm about to head upstairs. Suddenly, a girl stands beside me, smiling as she looks at me. "Sorry, I kept you waiting." "It's fine, I just got here too. Want to grab breakfast together? It's already morning. What do you want to eat? My treat." I look the girl in front of me up and down, wondering if I have the wrong person. Yesterday, this was the girl who looked away at the sight of me. One night apart, how has she changed so much? Seeing that I'm not speaking, Bella asks with concern, "Did you catch a cold? No appetite?" "No, just thinking about what to eat. There's a place over there that sells soy milk and fried dough sticks. Let's go there." "Whatever you say." Bella walks obediently by my side. After breakfast, I walk Bella home. She hasn't slept all night. I suggest she get some rest. She agrees obediently. After walking for a while, the quietly walking Bella suddenly says, "I'll be your girlfriend." I stop, feeling dazed. Blushing, she repeats softly, "I'm willing to be your girlfriend." I joke, "I confessed last night, this morning doesn't count." Bella panics, apologizing over and over. "Sorry, it was my fault last night, please don't mind me." "It's fine, relationships need mutual feelings, can't be forced." What do I do? I finally made up my mind to hide my past, to stay with him for life, and now he says he doesn't like me. "I'm really sorry, I apologize." "You did nothing wrong, I just don't want to date anymore." I secretly watch her expressions change, continuing to mess with her. Suddenly Bella reaches out and grabs my sleeve. I was going to watch her fret a bit longer before agreeing, but I didn't expect her to do this. "What are you doing?" She locks her gaze onto my eyes, bites her lip gently, musters all her courage, stammering, visibly nervous. I like you, will you be my boyfriend?" "Since last night's confession doesn't count, now I'll confess." After a pause, I get her logic. "Miss Bella, do you know your brain works in mysterious ways?" I chuckle involuntarily, not mocking, just genuinely amused. "So this is what being confessed to feels like." "Let me think about it." Bella feels she's about to be rejected. Tears are ready to burst. She starts saying anything to hold on. "Please be my boyfriend. I can't be without you. I'm begging you." No exaggeration. Before I can react, her tears just come pouring down. Not only that, she starts kneeling down while saying, "I'm begging you." Luckily, my reflexes are quick. I grab her and stop her. "What are you doing? Why do you keep trying to kneel? I have no other way. I have no way to hold on to you." "What, you think if you kneel I have to agree?" Seeing herself misunderstood, Bella shakes her head numbly. Her tears fall harder and harder, about to burst uncontrollably. I don't dare tease her anymore. Feigning seriousness, I say, "If you stop crying, I'll say yes." She pauses, then quickly raises her hand and wipes her tears away messily. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I hand her a tissue. She takes it and asks while wiping, will you be my boyfriend? Didn't I already say yes? Bella sniffles, not knowing what to say, and somewhat oddly blurts out, thank you. I burst out laughing. Bella doesn't know what I'm laughing at, but caught up in my smile, she starts laughing too, without knowing why. Crying and laughing, we're almost like crazy people. We laugh like this for a while. Bella stops first. I gradually stop too, and look into her eyes. Word by word I say, Bella, love isn't something you beg for. We choose each other. We like each other. Boom. Bella's heart, open to me, is struck hard in this moment. She doesn't remember how she got home. When she comes back to herself, she's already lying in bed, red-faced, hugging the blanket with no trace of sleepiness. My words circle through her mind. We choose each other. We like each other. For her, those words are almost against the rules. Bella's mind is now filled with only me. She feels she's melting. She can't stop thinking of me. Thinking and thinking, Bella falls into a deep sleep. Since graduating from high school, she had never fallen asleep like this, with a smile on her face. Her dreams used to be monotonous, endless darkness. The shadows in that darkness tormented her constantly, tearing at her. She feared sleep. It got so bad she suffered from insomnia, but now she sleeps soundly. Skipping lunch and dinner the next day, this sleep lasts until it's time to sleep again. Unable to tell dream from reality, the first thing Bella thinks of when she wakes is to check her phone. Only after seeing that ridiculously long call duration does she finally settle down. She was so afraid it was just a dream. Not a real reunion at all, just a fleeting dream in the last moments of her soul after the carbon monoxide took her. Thankfully, the fear was unnecessary. Everything that had happened wasn't a dream. She really is together with Ryan. Monday, the sky is a deep blue, not a cloud in sight. I drive to the new company early to report in. At this moment, HR manager Joanne is fixing her makeup in the office. Besides interviewing new employees today, she has another important task. Headquarters is sending over a key talent saying they want him developed. Orders from above must be taken seriously. Checking the time, the person should be arriving soon. Joanne walks briskly toward the interview office. She has one more worry. That programmer in the department, Vivian. Her work skills are decent, but the problem is her personal life. Thinking this, Joanne quickly reaches the secretary's office door. At the door, she faintly hears people talking inside. One man, one woman. Her heart sinks. Seriously? Am I really this unlucky today? The person headquarters specifically told me to look after. Is he about to get ruined? Joanne, you're back. Joanne, I did an interview for you. Let me tell you, you'll definitely be happy with this one. Wait, wasn't I the one sent by headquarters? Joanne isn't in a good mood. She ignores Vivian, who is hovering next to her, and looks at me, asking, Ryan, right? Yes. Well, come with me. Let me explain your role assignment. Now Vivian is the confused one. How does the manager already know Ryan? And she's saying she'll personally arrange his position? Puzzled, she follows. Joanne turns around. Vivian, you can go back to your desk. The interviewee left. Interviews are over for the morning. Oh, okay. Vivian stands there watching the two of us leave. Joanne said the interviewee left, which means Ryan isn't here for the interview. Joanne and I go elsewhere. Joanne then introduces herself. Hello, I'm Joanne, HR manager here. You just arrived. Anything you need, just let me know. Got it, Joanne. After that, she takes me around, helping me get familiar with the new workplace. Joanne hesitates, then asks, what did you think of Vivian? A pretty lively girl. She's a member of programming team too. Don't interact with her too much. Vivian will really slow down your work. Understood. Joanne looks at the young man across from her, smiling. She isn't sure whether I really understood. Either way, she'd said what she needed to say. Her responsibility was done. I'll take you to your desk to get familiar. For specifics, tomorrow follow the lead programmer and systems designer. Got it. We arrive at programming team 2's area. Joanne briefly introduces me to the team members I'll be leading. Vivian is among them. She keeps her head down awkwardly. She never imagined the person she interviewed this morning would be the very new team leader everyone had been talking about, interviewing her own direct boss. What audacity. After briefly getting to know the team, while I have nothing to do, Joanne comes to find me again. Since you were just assigned to Linden City, there's a lot to sort out on the personal side. You can head home early. Leaving the company, everything feels unreal. I didn't do a thing all day, just walked around the office, had a meal, and clocked out. My affinity for the new company is maxed out. And the new coworkers are pretty interesting too, especially that Vivian. A pretty lively girl. Mom, I'm off work. Oh, okay. Getting soy sauce, right? After ending the call, I get back in the car and open my chat with Bella. Half a day's gone by, and not a single message. What is she up to? What kind of girlfriend is this? I just call her. The moment I tap voice call, she picks up almost instantly. Hey, what are you up to? Bella's soft voice comes through, timid yet warm. I was thinking about you. Ahem. Have you eaten? Not yet, but I ate well this morning. Good girl, why didn't you message me all morning? I didn't want to disturb your work. You're my girlfriend, right? Bella pauses, then quickly answers, yeah, I'm your girlfriend. When you miss your boyfriend, a few messages won't disturb him. Or is it that you don't miss me at all, and we're just saying that to make me happy? No, I really miss you. I've wanted to message you all along, but I was afraid to disturb you. You're not lying. From now on, if you miss me, message me. It won't disturb me. Understood? Yes, understood. After dinner, I ask Bella to come out for a walk, wanting to grow closer, and also to observe her more, to see how her social anxiety is doing. Before I reach her place, I see Bella standing by the roadside from afar. I walk over quickly. Why are you waiting by the road? Didn't I tell you to wait for my message before coming down? I missed you, so I want to see you sooner. I never noticed before. Why does it feel like you're a little silly? I've actually always been silly. Silly is fine, I like silly girl. Caught off guard, Bella's body trembles slightly. Let's walk along the edge of the school. Oh, okay. Bella follows, walking by my side for a while. I step into a drink shop. 2 coconut juices, extra coconut jelly. I'm not thirsty, don't buy one for me. I can't drink alone. Back in high school we came here every week. Bella lowers her eyes, a small smile at the corner of her mouth, so he remembers everything. 2 coconut juices ready. The owner hands the bag to me. Seeing this, Bella immediately says, I'll pay. Before her hand is even up, I pass 1 juice into her hand. In the moment she says thank you, I've already scanned to pay. Bella looks a bit stunned. Walking by my side, head lowered, she holds the juice hesitantly, not daring to drink. Though it's only a cup of juice, this feeling of spending his money honestly feels terrible. She would rather be the one paying. That way she could make up for some of what she owes. But she has no money left. Even with strict saving, she has only 2 months of rent left. She still has to get through those 2 months, somehow overcoming her difficulties, and find some source of income. Bella, what's wrong? Can you not have cold drinks lately? No. Then why aren't you drinking? Should I just transfer the money to you? That's not it. Miss Bella, what are you doing? Bella doesn't get it, but seeing my expression, it looks like I'm angry. Panicked, she quickly apologizes. I'm sorry, please don't be angry. Oh, so you can tell I'm angry. Then tell me, what am I angry about? Looking at the girl caught in her own dilemma, I shake my head. Don't be so distant, we'll always be together. When you have money later, there will be plenty of chances to treat me, if you still want to. Bella looks at my face, warmth spreading in her heart, her eyes stinging as she nods. I'll treat you later, I'll always want to. Drink up, I even had them add coconut jelly. Our eyes meet and somehow we both burst into laughter for no reason. She laughs freely, unrestrained. She also laughs shyly, her eyes full of him. When she's tired from laughing, she takes a sip of the juice. The coconut jelly slides up the straw into her mouth. She chews. It's sweet. The next day after washing up, I straighten my clothes, ready to head out. When I get to the underground parking lot, I realize my dad took the car today. Well, it was his car to begin with, so I have to find another way to get to work. Outside the complex, I scan a shared e-bike. In no time, I arrive at the company. While locking the bike, a lively female voice suddenly comes over. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning. Ryan, you didn't drive today? I point at the shared bike. Isn't this it? You're so funny. Didn't you say yesterday you'd drive? Not driving today? Was the traffic near your place too bad? A lively voice, innocent gestures. At first glance, she seems like a pure and lively girl, pretty likable. But actually every move is carefully calculated. I see through it at a glance. Truly innocent people aren't like this. Thinking this, Bella's image flashes through my mind. I don't have a car. That was someone else's. Vivian lets out a naive, oh, and shifts to another topic. We chat as we enter the building. On the way up, we run into HR manager Joanne. Hi Joanne. We pass each other, and Joanne looks back with a complicated expression at our chatting figures. Sigh, what she'd worried about is happening after all. Ryan is young and has a bright future, and Vivian won't let a target like that slip by. She feels she's letting headquarters down. The person they told her to look after is about to become Vivian's plaything, and there's nothing she can do about it. She feels she's failing headquarters. Most of the workday is dull and boring. In the programming department, apart from passing along work tasks, there isn't much chatting. Vivian is a bit more lively, occasionally handing out snacks to team members. During lunch, Vivian tries to fish for information about my transfer. Of course, I'm not going to spill anything to her, so I steer the topic to work. Speaking of work, the materials she submits are honestly poor quality. Her skills aren't great. Therefore, once we're on work topics, she quickly falls quiet. Soon it's time to clock out. During the lunch break, I called home, said I wouldn't be home for dinner, not to wait for me. The reason I'm not going home for dinner is that I can't stop worrying about Bella. Yesterday, that silly girl agonized over a coconut juice worth only a few yuan. Her financial situation might be worse than I thought. I wanted to help her without hurting her pride, in whatever small ways I can, starting with food. After finishing up, I dial her. Bella, what are you up to? Doing laundry. Sorry for picking up late. Something good happened? You sound happy. Bella blushes, embarrassed. It's just you calling me makes me happy. I'm caught off guard, feeling shy myself. I clear my throat and change the subject a bit stiffly. So, have you eaten? Not yet. Perfect, neither have I. I'll come find you soon. Let's eat together. Bella falls silent, slow to respond. Bad signal on my end? No, not that. I'll be there in about 15 minutes. Wait at home. I don't have money. You go eat by yourself. Suddenly called by her full name, even though we're not face to face, Bella straightens up on instinct. What? What is it? When I say something, will you listen? Bella pauses, then quickly replies, yes, I'll listen to you. Then listen, have dinner with me. I say it in a low, steady voice. Bella's heartstrings are pulled hard. She answers, a little flustered, I'll listen to you. See you soon then. After hanging up, Bella's heart pounds so hard it doesn't feel right. She can't calm down for a long time. She knows that was a command, not a question. So this is what it feels like to be commanded by the one you love. Bella and I go together to the braised pork rice place near the school. Back in high school, when no one at home cooked, she would go there to eat with me. 2 braised pork rice, each with a fried egg, and 1 potato pancake. You don't have to add stuff to mine. Wasn't it you who told me to eat it this way? I still remember how you kept raving about this place, saying the potato pancake and fried egg here are so crispy, so delicious. Bella lowers her eyes, her hands unconsciously fidgeting with her clothes. Want something to drink? No thanks, I'm not thirsty, but I still go and get 2 bowls of free egg and cauliflower soup. Thank you. Bella takes a small sip. I see all the awkwardness she's trying to hide. That's another reason I chose this place. She's familiar with it here and it's very affordable so she won't feel too indebted. After a while, the fragrant braised pork rice is served. Bella looks at the rice, swallows, and sneaks a glance at me. Seeing that I haven't picked up my chopsticks, she doesn't dare touch hers. I shake my head with a small smile, pick up my chopsticks, and start eating first. Only then does Bella pick up hers, taking small bites. Can I have a piece of your pork? Of course. I pick up a piece for her to eat, then take a piece for myself. Somehow, even though the taste is the same, my feelings are a little complicated. I don't know what Bella is thinking. She puts the fried egg into my bowl. I can't finish it, you have it. Bella picks up the potato pancake next. This one too, I quickly stop her. If you keep giving me stuff, someone will see and think we can't afford to eat. Even though I'm joking, the phrase can't afford still makes Bella lower her eyes. I realize I've said the wrong thing and try to comfort her. It's not like we're a poor couple fighting over everything. No need to hold back, just eat. Bella lowers her head with a small, The rest of the meal is a bit quiet. After the meal, as we leave the shop, I see Bella's mood is low. I decide to lay it all out. Bella, I know your finances aren't great right now, and you feel indebted because I always pay. Bella's body trembles slightly. But you are my girlfriend. We're a couple. Within our means, helping each other in hard times is normal. If I ran into trouble, would you refuse to help me? Of course I'd help you. Then let me help you a little when things are hard for you, okay? At least let me treat you to meals every day. Bella looks torn. Seeing her waver, I press the advantage. I'm happy when you eat with me, and if I ever run into trouble, remember your promise. Okay then. With that settled, we keep walking toward her place. On the way, Bella asks curiously, how did you know? About your finances or your thoughts? Both. Looking at her sincere, cute expression, I say softly, because your eyes tell me everything. Bella tilts her head at me, puzzled, looking even sillier. I smile at the corner of my mouth without explaining, letting her figure it out. After getting home, the first thing Bella does is take out her debt log and write the new debt she owes me. August 13th, the braised pork rice was delicious. No matter what he faces in the future, I will help him. Not just his debt, but his love. I love him. Once life settles into a rhythm, the days become like an assembly line. Every day I get up on time, eat the breakfast my mom made, ride the shared e-bike to work, eat dinner with Bella after work, and spend evenings at home watching TV and chatting with my parents. In a blink, it's Thursday. In the evening, my mom brings out a plate of fruit, sits by the sofa watching TV while snacking. Out of the corner of her eye, she sees her son grinning at his phone. It's been like this the past few days. She turns and asks, you haven't been home for dinner lately. What have you been up to? Nothing much, just eating out. It can't be coworker dinners every day. I got a girlfriend. I've been eating with her. At those words, from the other end of the sofa, my dad looks over too. After being scrutinized by my parents for a moment, I test the waters. Mom, I'm 24. Dating isn't a crime, right? Of course, so, this girl you're seeing, what's she like? Is she local? She's got a lovely temperament. My mom looks like she wants to say more with plenty of questions in mind but doesn't feel right pressing. It feels like just yesterday her son was a clueless little kid. How is he already at the age of dating? You're grown up. Be careful when you date. I won't get too involved in your business. Oh, right. Whenever you decide to bring her over for dinner, let me know in advance. Got it. My parents are now watching TV a bit distractedly, probably thinking about how to host my girlfriend. For a while after that, I meet Bella for dinner almost every day. It feels like being back in school days. I take her through all the places around the school. Braised pork rice, spicy skewers, spicy hot pot. All the flavors of student days are delicious. Deep down, Bella feels truly happy just being able to eat with me. It's just that I always pay, and she feels indebted. Bella keeps reminding herself not to take Ryan's kindness for granted. She holds my kindness firmly in her heart and writes it in her little notebook. But she still underestimates the power of habit. This afternoon, she gets ready to go out as usual, but after waiting nearly an hour, no message from me. She finds it strange and thinks of messaging to ask, but looking at the chat window, she suddenly snaps out of it, a question rising inside. What am I going to ask? Am I going to ask why he hasn't come to treat me to dinner? Bella looks at her phone screen, feelings twisted. Ryan treating me as his kindness, not treating me as his right. Why did I think he had to come? The phone screen goes dark, and her face reflects in the glass. How did you become this kind of person? Shameless. The more she looks, the angrier she gets. Slap. She raises her hand and slaps herself. Almost the instant the slap lands, I call. A voice call comes through. Bella quickly picks up. She softly says, hello, Ryan. What's taking you so long? Look at the time, come down already. I'm sorry, I'll be right down. After hanging up, she rushes out the door, jogging toward me. Have to admit, she gets out fast. Seeing her lifts my mood a bit for no reason. With a smile on my face, I follow her with my eyes as she comes closer. But up close, I notice on her pale cheek there are bright red finger marks. Very out of place, I could even say jarring. I can't help but frown. Did someone hit you? Bella is stunned by the question, staring at me blankly. Before she can ask anything, I raise my hand and reach out. Bella doesn't move. She's nervous, heart racing. What is he going to do? Oh right, we're a couple. She smacks her forehead and starts thinking that his cool moment won't last 3 seconds. Just as she's imagining what comes next, I gently brush her cheek and ask, how did you get these marks? Bella raises a hand and rubs her cheek, suddenly remembering she slapped herself earlier. So embarrassing. Shameful. He's worried about her, and here she was thinking weird things. Did someone bully you? Facing my repeated questioning, Bella's cheeks turn bright red. She wants to crawl into a hole. Seeing Bella stay silent, I get worried. If someone bullied you, you have to tell me. Hitting is not a small thing. It was me. I was really angry at myself, so I slapped myself. After saying it, Her toes curl awkwardly inside her white socks. A brief silence. I burst out laughing. Bella buries her head even lower. You didn't hold back. Lift your face. Let me look again. Bella lifts her face to me, fully showing the marks on her cheek. I lean in closer to look. You didn't hold back one bit. So heavy-handed. How about this? If you ever want to hit again, let me do it. At least I know how to hold back. I thought that would make her laugh, but Bella's reaction is a bit strange. She looks like something I said hit home. Her eyes start darting away. She quietly replies, okay. Okay what? Don't talk nonsense. You get mad at yourself and hit yourself? Are you really that silly? And so heavy-handed, doesn't it hurt? Getting scolded, Bella keeps her head down. I don't say anything too harsh, just enough for her to remember. If I go too hard, she won't be in the mood to eat, and that would defeat the purpose. Fine, I don't want to keep going on. You hit yourself and it hurts me too, so don't do that anymore, okay? I know, you're saying this for my sake. I'm not very smart. If I ever mess up again, I hope you'll keep telling me. Good, she agreed. The logic checks out, but why does what she said sound a little off? When ordering, Bella follows my lead, not needing to talk to the owner. She quietly breathes a sigh of relief. This whole time I've been observing her. Bella's state isn't good. Maybe I should take her to see a therapist, but in her current condition, taking her to see a doctor isn't realistic. While mulling this over, I glance sideways at Bella. The shop is a bit crowded today. The girl has her head down and shoulders drawn in, pressing as close to me as she can to feel safe. Without a word, I find a corner spot against the wall. When eating out, if it's just two people, most sit face to face. But Bella and I sit side by side. Bella sits against the wall, I sit on the outside. The moment I sit down, between the wall and me, a small enclosed space forms. I'm like a door. Once I sit, the whole world is shut out. In others' eyes, I might look like I've boxed in the girl inside, but in Bella's eyes I've shut out the whole world, giving her a safe and free space. Only like this can she chat and laugh with me normally during meals, enjoying the moment of freedom I give her. After eating, as usual, we stroll back slowly, treating it as a walk. With something on her mind, Bella walks half a step behind me. She thinks I'm too good to her. Even now, she still feels this might just be a dream. Even if it is, she wishes it would last longer, so she can spend more time with me. Saturday noon, looking at the table full of dishes my mom made, I wish Bella could try them too. Mom, can I pack up some food? Pack up for what? My girlfriend hasn't eaten either. Give me more to bring her so she doesn't have to cook. Hearing this, my dad pulls back the hand that was reaching for food. Mom stands up and heads toward the kitchen. After some packing, if I hadn't stopped them, my parents would have packed the entire table. Stop packing! She even can't finish this in 2 days. Just as I sit back down to eat, Mom drags me right back up. Your share is in there too. You're going to make her wait? Hurry up, go! She stuffs the bag into my hand. Dad hands me the car keys too. With my parents rushing me from upstairs, I get pushed out the door in a daze. Speechless, I head downstairs while pulling out my phone to call Bella. Hey, have you eaten, Bella? Hearing that she hasn't eaten, I park by the road and carry the bags upstairs, unpacking the food while looking after Bella. My mom's cooking is really good. I don't know if you'll like it. As I talk, 9 dishes are spread out on the small table, looking a bit crowded. The smell is wonderful, filling the whole room. I hand her the chopsticks. Try some. Bella takes them but doesn't do anything more. She just quietly watches my expression. Feeling helpless, I pick up my chopsticks, grab a big drumstick without ceremony, take a big bite, nod repeatedly at how good it is, signaling her to try. Only then does Bella dare to eat, taking a bite of rice. This is my mom's specialty. This is delicious. I can serve myself. This is good too. Not sure if you'll like it. Bella eats in small bites, glancing at me from time to time, still looking stiff. Is it okay? My mom told me to ask what you like best. It's all good. I like everything. Then eat more. You told your mom about us dating, right? Sorry about that. My mom asked, so I just told her. Didn't think much of it. No, that's not what I meant. I meant, doesn't your mom disapprove? What's there to disapprove? Just someone like me. Pretty with a good personality. What's wrong with someone like you? Hearing this, Bella's heart trembles. She lifts her eyes, wanting to see if I said that just to comfort her. Her gaze meets a pair of clear, honest eyes. You really think that? Nothing complicated about it. Eat up, or it'll get cold. I can serve myself. Even though Bella keeps saying that, I don't let her. I keep serving her, and Bella eats her fill. Just like my parents and I expected, even with 2 of us eating, the packed food is still too much. We only eat half. In the afternoon, as usual, I come downstairs to Bella's place to take her to dinner. I call her, and she picks up almost instantly. Hello? Hello, nothing. Come down for dinner already. Sorry, I'll be right down. Not long after the call ends, Bella jogs out from the entrance. Sorry to keep you waiting, Ryan. I realize I brought some heat into my voice, making her nervous. I quietly take a breath, calm down, and stretch out my hand, giving a command. Hand. Bella understands, and without hesitation puts her hand in mine, letting me hold it. What do you want to eat? Whatever you want. There it is again. That anxious tone. Obedient, sure, but somehow it makes me irritated. Miss Bella, you can have a self. You can have your own thoughts and express them. You don't have to worry about me not loving you. Why do you doubt that I love you? Bella doesn't know what's going on. Seeing me frown, she lowers her eyes and starts trembling slightly. Bella, look up at me. I look into her eyes and say seriously, Bella, I love you. Bella trembles, her eyes widening a little. Do you love me? I love you too. She doesn't know why I'm saying this suddenly, but it's her first time saying these words to me. She feels shy. You're lying. Bella instantly panics. I'm not lying. I like you. I mean, you don't believe that I love you. Bella freezes, tongue-tied. She doesn't know if she believes it, but she really is afraid I'll suddenly stop loving her. Looking at the lost girl in front of me, I know I hit the mark. Honestly, guessing her thoughts right brings no satisfaction. just a little sadness. Can I kiss you? Bella stares blankly at me. She wonders if she heard wrong. Bella, I don't know what I have to do for you to believe that I love you. But Bella. That afternoon was probably the hottest day of autumn in Linden City. The sun refused to set, as if it were midsummer again. Most of the conversation between us she couldn't remember. Bella was in a complete daze. After eating, she didn't know how she got home. Even at night, she could still faintly feel the coolness of the kiss on her cheek and the burning warmth in her heart. Time can erase all memories. Bella always felt that even if one day time took away all her memories, the very last one time would erase would be that afternoon. That one thing I said to her. It's autumn, but you still make me feel like summer. As our eyes met, these were the words I spoke to her. I don't know what I have to do for you to believe that I love you. But Bella, I love you. You can ask me again and again. Always. Sunday afternoon, as usual, I ride the shared e-bike, heading out for a date with Bella. From far away I see Bella standing by the road. Didn't I say I'd message when I arrived? Why are you waiting by the road again? Bella looks at me with a bright smile, a little shy. I missed you. Miss Bella, where's a young lady's reserve? Why do I feel like you're getting sillier? Bella doesn't mind, just tilts her head and smiles at me. Hand. Hearing the command, Bella obediently places her hand in my palm, letting me hold it. What do you want to eat? Even knowing it's pointless to ask, I go through the motions. Whatever you say. Exactly the expected answer. Over the past few days, I've taken Bella to every shop around the school, and now we start a new round with the braised pork rice place. In a corner of the shop, we sit side by side. Looking at Bella eating with such happiness on her face, I can't help but sigh. Such an easily contented, silly girl. After saying something softly, Bella puts the fried egg and most of the pork into my bowl. This is for you, I can't finish it. There's a potato pancake in her bowl. That was her last bit of stubbornness. But I want the potato pancake. As soon as I say it, I see the silly girl start agonizing. Then cheerfully, Bella picks up the potato pancake and puts it in my bowl. In her own bowl, only plain rice and some side dishes are left. Bella turns her head and smiles at me, showing no reluctance. I put both potato pancakes into her bowl. You eat them. How can you eat just plain rice? I was joking. With side dishes, it's already so much better than plain noodles and water. I'm already content. I'm your boyfriend. On this one thing, listen to me, okay? At the word boyfriend, Bella feels, without thinking, in her heart, like being tickled by the tip of a feather, soft and ticklish. She feels shy for no reason. I'll listen to you. We eat and chat, the atmosphere warm. We eat slowly. When we come out of the shop, the sky is already dark. The night is soft, stars scattered. The streetlights have all come on. Around Linden No. 2 High School, it's lively. A few students stand around each night market stall, laughing and chatting, brimming with youthful energy. I buy 2 coconut juices, with coconut jelly added. A leisurely after-dinner walk. Switch hands. Bella doesn't know what for, but she obediently listens, switching to the other hand. Just like that, I take her hand. So that's what it was for. Bella quietly lowers her eyes. Though it isn't the first time, being commanded to hold hands like this still makes her heart race. Our shoulders brush lightly. Neither of us speaks, just walking quietly. Bella loves this feeling. Even in silence, the atmosphere is peaceful and easy, not tense or awkward. If she walked beside anyone else without conversation, she'd think it was her fault, wondering if she'd upset them somehow. The current her doesn't even have the courage to walk beside anyone else. Her gaze grows dim. Suddenly, fear surges over her like a tide, drowning her, suffocating, weakening. Her body starts trembling uncontrollably. Sensing something wrong beside me, I slow down and ask gently, "What's wrong?" Nothing. She knows exactly what's wrong. She doesn't know when it started. Maybe it was when the bosses at her old jobs kept trying to touch her, or when the bosses' wives would find excuses to slap her. Whenever Bella pays too much attention to other people, her fear amplifies without limit. Alone in her rented room, she could wrap herself in a blanket and shake it out. But outside, in front of me, Bella tries hard to hide it, not wanting me to see. Even though she says it's nothing, I notice her lips are trembling. The past few days, though skittish, she'd been fine. Now with the sudden flare-up, she doesn't know what to do. Are you feeling unwell? I want to go home. I don't know if it's my imagination, but I see broken pleading in her eyes. Only then do I realize Bella's anxiety is flaring up. I don't press her and go along with her. Let me take you home. I can go by myself. I want to move closer, to give her some sense of safety, but her half-step back makes me abandon that naive idea. Then head home yourself. I watch Bella's figure gradually fade into the night, the streetlight stretching her shadow long. Standing there, I look especially lonely. My heart is a mix of emotions, both worried and aching, but I know she needs space right now to calm down. Back home, I toss and turn in bed. Her trembling lips and shattered look keep flashing in my mind. Are you home? Get some rest, I'm always here. A few minutes later, my phone lights up. It's Bella's reply. Yes, I'm home. Sorry I worried you today. Reading her message, I feel a little at ease. I reply, no need to apologize, it's not your fault. See you tomorrow. The next morning, sunlight streams through the curtain gaps into the room. I get up early, pick up Bella's favorite breakfast, and ride to her place. Standing at the door, I take a deep breath and knock gently. The door opens quickly. Bella stands behind it, her face a little pale, but her eyes are bright. Seeing the breakfast in my hand, she pauses, then breaks into a soft smile. Good morning. Eat while it's warm. Thank you. Walking into the room, I notice an open journal on the table. Bella notices my gaze, closes the journal with some panic, and stuffs it into a drawer. Writing in a journal? Bella nods, saying nothing. I look at her and say seriously, Bella, I know there's a lot of pain and a lot of fear inside you. I don't expect you to just get over it, and I don't need you to open up to me right away. But I want you to know, no matter how long this takes, I'll be by your side. Take your time. I'll wait for you. Bella looks up, eyes reddening, opens her mouth as if to say something, but in the end only gives a soft, I smile and reach out to ruffle her hair. Eat your breakfast before it gets cold. Bella eats in small bites. I sit across from her, watching her quietly. Sunlight falls on her, wrapping her in a golden glow. In this moment, I seem to see the fragile yet strong soul deep inside her, trying, bit by bit, to step out of the shadows. I know the road ahead is long. Bella's healing will be full of challenges, but I believe with love and patience, one day she will fully leave the shadows of her past behind and truly embrace the sunlight. The weather is nice today. Let's go for a walk. Bella hesitates, then gives a soft nod. We walk along a park path. A breeze drifts by, carrying the scent of flowers. Bella holds my hand tightly. She's still a bit tense, but not terrified like yesterday. I tell her fun little things from time to time, making her laugh. Gradually, a real smile spreads across Bella's face. Her eyes grow brighter and brighter. Looking at her smile, my heart fills with hope. I know Bella is getting better bit by bit, and I'm willing to stay by her side until she fully heals. At dusk, we sit on a park bench, watching the sun slowly set. Bella leans on my shoulder and softly says, "Thank you for staying with me." I turn my head and place a soft kiss on her forehead. No thanks needed, because I love you. Bella's cheeks flush pink. She lifts her head, bravely meeting my eyes, happiness sparkling in her gaze. The last rays of sunset fall on us, stretching our shadows long, as if promising a future that is long and full of happiness. I know Bella still carries wounds inside, but I'll stay with her until they heal, until forever.